Hey, it's Matt at Olympus Reptiles, and we're back for episode 4 and are going through our different morphs. And today I have another recessive. I promise we're about out of recessives to share with you. This one is what's called a piebald. Piebalds are extremely awesome animals, as you can see. They were first produced in 1997 by Peter Call. They're a recessive trait again, so you have to breed from both parents. You have to carry the gene like blue eyes in humans to make an animal like this. Some of the cool things about them is the amount of white, as you see on her. This would be what would be considered probably a low to medium white pied. More on the probably closer to low, but a lot of white for what would be considered a low. Hi, girly. It's completely random. So some pieds will have 80 or 90% of their body be white, and some may have very little white at all. And it's just kind of a preference. For breeding purposes, it really doesn't matter, as it's going to come out random. A snake with low white like this can produce snakes with a lot of white and vice versa. What you do want to look for in breeding is one that's brightly colored. Some pieds end up really dark. As you can see, she's got a lot of orange still in her. A lot of these bright colors going through, and especially around her tail. That's what I like in my pieds. That's what I want to pass on when I create more. So we're keeping her to breed. She's quite beautiful. And this little snake's name is Artemis. And Artemis has kind of a special story to tell that I'm going to share with you. When I first met our camera girl, whose name is Erin, say hi, Erin.
Hi.
She did not like snakes at all. And I was picking up Artemis not long after we started dating. And she'd seen pictures. We picked Artemis up as a very young snake. And she was kind of excited about this one, thought it looked neat. So she actually got to pick the name Artemis, helped set up her first home. And that kind of got her started in snakes. Now she's in here filming. She helps me feed, she helps me clean, and she doesn't bat an eye at a python anymore, where she was pretty much terrified when I first met her. So that's kind of the story behind Artemis. A few other things about pieds is they're still very highly desirable. They've held value pretty well, even though they've been out on the market for a long time, because as you can see, they're just beautiful creatures. With that white and that orange, they're just amazing. So they also make very cool combos that are still coming out when mixed with the albino that I showed you earlier. If you can imagine making all of this without pigment, it's quite cool. And also when you get rid of the yellow pigment by mixing with xanthic and you get the silver and black and the white, they make some awesome combo animals. That's pretty much all I've got to share with you about little Artemis here. But make sure and like and subscribe and tell all your friends about us there on YouTube. And let's start growing this channel. Thank you very much.